In this video lesson, we're going to continue to talk about render in VRAY for Blender. And in the previous video, we worked on kind of a product visualization and photographic studio. So we set up like a backdrop and we put some lights and we tested the various type of lights in the 3-point lighting system. So the key light, the fill light, the backlight, and we use a couple of assets from Chaos Cosmos. So everything is pretty simple and not heavy at all. And it's a perfect scenario to test and learn how to use the various type of lights. And these are mainly artificial lights. I call these type here artificial lights. I also place them in a collection so I can turn them off instantly, so I can manage them better. So remember about hierarchy and management in the outliner. That will make your life easier in many situations. Also, I'm using this three view screen. I split the screen in 3D. And now I want to go into preferences. So edit preferences. I want to show you another add-on that can be helpful to you in terms of studio, again, photographic studio, prod-based product visualization, etc., which is the tree lining add-on. Now I'm gonna uninstall it, so I will show you where you can find it. Just go in the get extension, and in here you have a lot of different add-ons that can help you working with lights, but I'm gonna show you this one here at the moment and then we'll see. But if you want, you can check the Blender video course to know more about Blender in general and its add-ons. Okay, so now I have installed it. I can go here and check in the add-ons if it's activated, and now it's on. Now to add this type of system, I'm going to go to add menu, and then I'm going to go to light, and then I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. You find the 3-point lighting system. Now we cannot see anything because, as you can see, the light system, it's outside our room, our photographic set. So if I turn that backdrop off, we will start to see some light coming from the 3-point lighting. And if we go and discover here, these are 3 rectangular lights, and each one of these simulates a different type. So backlight, key light, and fill light. Now make sure you can also rearrange them, but I'm gonna just keep it as they are. I'm just gonna rotate the subject because the key light it's on this other side. So I'm gonna rotate my subject so that it's in front of the key light. So if I move around the view, you can see the subject right there. It's pretty dark because we don't have any light coming from the environment. We don't have like a global illumination, total global illumination. So to have that, we need to add either a dome light, an environment light, or an actual room or a backdrop or something. And of course, we need to also increase a little bit the intensity. And they are automatically converted into VRAY light. So that's beautiful because we don't need to adjust anything. Anything we drop in using this add-on will be automatically converted. We just need to adjust the intensity, the directionality, and everything that we already discovered and discussed in the previous lesson. Now you can see that transparent materials and reflective materials also they are problematic when you don't have, even a plane, it's something, but because otherwise they will reflect the black environment and they will not be seen essentially. So if I use this backdrop here, I'm just going to rotate it. So you can use, again, a plane, you can use a backdrop, which also gives you a background, not only like a floor. This is why it's, I think it's the minimum. So I'm going to go to modeling here. I'm going to delete the top face, and so press X or delete key. And again, all these, it's part of Blender. So if you want to know Blender more, check the Blender video course. And so now that I have removed the roof, essentially, now I can see that situation, which is basically the same situation that we worked on in the previous lesson. But this is like a preset for you if you want, and you can definitely change it, adjust it however you want. Okay, so we just used the 3-point light system in the previous lesson also to understand and learn how to use the lights. Use, again, the collection, drag and drop stuff in the collection so it's easily manageable and you can turn it off and on quickly. Now let's go to add and go to light again. Well, actually, I'm going to go directly to the VRAY menu and light, because these are the light that come from VRAY, the lights, and the bottom ones are called the legacy lights. Now you can use them. You can use them, as it said in the Chaos Cosmos site, you can use them for a creative use, because they are not as accurate as the other lights. So these are not like totally physically accurate, but definitely you can use them. This is the spotlight, and it has a fall off area. It has a cone angle you can adjust. So there are some different settings in here that you can try out, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because many of the parameters are similar to the other lights, and also because again they are legacy, so maybe they will disappear in the following VRAY versions. But anyway, we have then the Omni, which is basically the sphere light. So it's an omnidirectional, goes in every direction, and again it works like a sphere, so you can adjust the size, the position, and this simulates like a lamp, what could be a lamp. You cannot simulate a sun with this. It's not the same effect. So these are all artificial lights again, spotlight and omni, or the sphere light and the rectangular light that we find in the other. And then we have the sun and the ambient. So wherever you go, in every system you go, you always have like lights that are more artificial and lights that are more natural. The sunlight, of course, simulates the sun, so it's supposed to be a natural light. And you can see this is not going in every direction, it's only going on one direction. So this is also called sometimes monodirectional or direct light in other render engine and software. But this is what it does. It doesn't matter where you put this, just matters how you rotate it, how you point this light. So the other transformation, they don't matter. You don't have like a size or something. And the same goes for the ambient light. So ambient light is a generic light. It's similar to the dome light. So it's basically pointing, well, it's emitting light. Well, it looks more like a sphere light in this case, but well, usually the ambient or the environment is supposed to be a really generic light, not really like this. So maybe this is not working already, or maybe we need to adjust the scale, make it a total sphere. But anyway, we're just going to proceed with the current lights that are these ones on the top. And again, you have a combination of artificial lights and natural light, probably in every scene that you're going to use. And also you have the ones in Blender, of course, which we know they use. For example, the sun. This is the Blender sun. So it's automatically converted into a VRAY sun. So now we just need to adjust the intensity. And as the VRAY sun, when we move this up, it's gonna change the color because it's like simulating a sunset or a situation of dusk or dawn. So this is important, again, how you point it and how you rotate it. And this is not the direct, this is the actual sunlight that we have now in VRAY for Blender. And if you go like the other way, it's going to be like night, so it's going to be like automatically turned off. So that's really cool because we can just point it and it's going to change entirely not only the shadows but also the color, and also it projects really sharp shadows, so it's a really concentrated beam of light, like when we use the rectangular light with the directionality high. Now, if you want to proceed, now I'm going to get an exterior scene. You can pick any building or house that you have, or you can download one from Sketchfab, or you can also get something from Chaos Cosmos. In Chaos Cosmos, we do not have like, well, I'm just going to show you. So let me create a new scene and delete this basic cube and add a plane.